Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are all happy and free. These days are all share them with me. Goodbye, gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Grooving all week with you. These days are all share them with me. These days are all happy and free. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute.
Radio. Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
Anyway, wasn't that a strange coincidence? What
That
a small
is weird.
world. What's that lovely gold thing you've got in your head?
Headband.
Headband,
you
is
turn
it?
me up, I can't hear.
Yeah,
mine.
sure, there we go.
That's better.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
And too loud?
It's only one ear.
Oh,
so,
I hate
turn
that.
it down a wee bit.
That's
better.
horribly... So a friend was taking a baby on an aeroplane recently, and the baby's eardrum burst.
Yeah. Scary. Horrible.
But does that mean like blood comes out?
I don't know.
And is that baby deaf? I say friend. It was someone was telling me a story about someone. I've got no idea whose baby it was.
No, I think you can repair an eardrum.
How?
It's some sort of surgery.
Well, there's
cling film,
the
put it over.
The first question this evening: how the hell do you repair a baby's eardrum? And if that eardrum has burst, does stuff come out?
Ugh.
I know that if you crack your head and blood comes out of your ear, that means you're dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I saw that in a film once. It means
Columbo
like
often has
Columbo has that a lot. And it means that your brain has, or your brain has come out of your skull, or something has snapped in your head that should not be snapped. Not a banjo string, that's something else. But something has snapped that should not be snapped. A lot of nastiness on the forum last night. A lot of nastiness on the forum.
And what's the forum? The one that's run by Kitty?
No, the
Kitty?
Facebook page. The Facebook page. 4,000 friends, by the way.
I saw 4,001.
It's gone down to 4,000. We've lost someone. We lost someone. We have 4,000 fans on there. But a lot of nastiness, and I banned Taz Gopp in the end. He was accusing me of giving spoilers out. We talked about Lost, OK, and I'm very, very careful about Lost, this week's episode. Oh, brilliant Lost news, right? This week's episode is great, and then you won't like this, but it doesn't matter. America is screening the Lost finale, the 2.5-hour finale, on Sunday evening in the United States, OK? And Sky and the whole world is showing it at the same time. Sky were going to show it next Friday. So it means I couldn't go on the internet for a week because people would be 4channing me and spoiling it.
Yeah.
But it's not. Sky are now showing the Lost finale Monday morning, 5 o'clock.
In the morning?
5 o'clock in the morning.
You're going to stay up?
No, I'm going to go to bed and get up early.
Oh, right.
Oh, no, maybe I should stay up hardcore. Get a bottle of fizzy pop and some crisps.
Sleep in the day?
But I am 5 o'clock Monday morning. The Lost finale is happening. I am very, very, very excited.
Oh, it's good that they're doing it all at the same time.
Very good. I'm excited, but I'm also sad, and I will probably cry.
Aww.
I bet people will die. And also, it's the end of my favourite TV show. And once this ends, I have no reason to watch television anymore. Now I don't watch Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah.
I've given up on Kyle. Kyle is like having a little bit of your soul sucked out through your eyes each day, I've decided.
Do you know who I watched the other day? Maury Povich. He's good.
You know my Maury Povich story, don't you?
No.
Do you not know my Maury Povich story? I vowed to my wife I'd never tell this on to anyone. I don't know if I can tell you on air.
Actually, I think I do know.
Yeah,
yes, I do know, yeah.
Terrible. One of the low points of my life.
Yeah, I remember now.
One of the low points of my life. Not as low as this. Hey, Shaggy.
Yeah, what's up, Bob?
I'm doing a radio show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's calling. Oh, you
I
can't
know, I can now. I've just finally got it loaded up.
Oh, funny. Yes, Shaggy, what can we do for you this evening?
Yeah, so did you miss my sexy voice?
Is that to me or to Eloise?
Both.
Well, did you miss Shaggy's
not
sexy
really,
voice? No, we didn't, Shaggy. Yeah, we're carrying... Shall I do the topics with you, Shaggy?
Yeah.
OK, we're carrying over the thing we did last night. Which shows were you banned from watching as a child?
18 programs.
18 or 18?
18.
18.
With Hannibal and the Faceman, or the number?
Adult channels, innit?
Well, OK, I would hope you would be... I mean, bearing in mind Shaggy is still a child, I would hope that you would be banned...
I'm growing up, Bob.
You're what, sorry?
I'm growing up.
You're growing up. And how old are you, Shaggy?
I'm 30.
OK, what year were you born?
90...
He's Did you hear that?
The girl in the background.
Someone went, what are you doing?
Yeah. Mum comes in. Why are you talking in that funny voice, James?
James, what are you doing? Shaggy's been totally busted by his mum. Oh, nothing,
He's the new Vinny.
John's in Glasgow. Good evening, John.
Hello, Ian. How are you doing?
I'm all right, fella. I'll be honest. Listen, I'm going to be honest. And I like being honest to my listeners. I haven't got a lot of stuff for tonight's show. In terms of topic, we have got Neil Hannon from the Divine Comedy on in 2 parts, a 2-part interview, which will be excellent. But in terms of material from me, John, I ain't brought much to the club tonight.
Right.
Okay. Yes.
I'll tell you what, a good subject to talk about is the lottery, winning the lottery, and well, the world end within the next 2 years or something.
So hang on, let me get this right. You're saying a good subject to talk about is the lottery and will the world end in the next 2 years?
Well, one of the two or something else.
Well, or something else.
But you still get them people that phone up, them idiots that phone up like Vinny and Barry and all that.
And John, yes, we do get those, yes. Yes.
What did he ever say that makes any sense? It's all a lot of nonsense.
It is. I tell you what, let's find out. Andre, what have you ever said that's made any sense?
Well, I've got one thing I can say.
Yeah?
I'm so pre-vacant, but you always find me out to lunch.
There we go. You see, John, sometimes they talk sense, don't they?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, John, have you ever won the lottery?
Well, on the Euro Millions, I got 3 numbers on my lucky star, but it wasn't good enough to win it, was it? You need to get the whole lot.
Don't get £10 on the
you don't
Euro.
get anything.
Actually, someone in Glasgow actually won the Euro Millions last weekend.
Do you know them?
I don't, but I know they won 84.4 million. I know that.
You're going to try and know them. And what's this I hear about the world ending in a couple of years?
Well, you've had many people come to your programme and say it's going to end in 2011 or...
I have never heard anyone come on this programme and say the world is going to end in the next couple of years.
I don't know, Ian. There's supposed to be less than 5 billion years left on the planet. I don't know.
Less than 5 billion years left? Well, that's not that's not
just
20...
Just about good then, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll be all right. That's not 2012, is it? That's 2 years.
Yeah.
Nice one, John. You've certainly given us something to think about there. So that's
a good subject.
It's very, very good subject. So tonight, have you won the lottery and the world ending within the next 5 billion years? 0330 123 1215. That'll do. That'll do for starters. That'll do. Steve Smith.
Hello.
Oh, it's this. Hello, Steve.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Slow and behind on major work.
That doesn't make any sense at all, Steve Smith.
Well, let's put it this way. I've got half of a course workbook to fill in.
Well, go and fill it in.
And I'm also wondering what I've missed out on in the last couple of weeks.
Nothing?
Nothing?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Well, okay, thanks anyway, Ian.
Bye!
Bye.
Harry Bauer.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Bauer.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You seem quite flat this evening.
I think you owe a listener to this show an apology for your outburst on the internet.
Okay, Vinny, I'm sincerely apologetic.
It was a little bit out of order, Bauer.
It was a little bit. I was having a very bad day, and I probably shouldn't have taken it out on Vinny.
You certainly shouldn't have taken it out on Vinny. You have that outburst has pushed me yay close to locking down the Facebook page so people can't post on it and making the show over 18s only.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Whoops.
I was very angry when I saw that, Bauer. Very angry.
Okay, I apologise to you as well, Iain.
Okay, listen, the Facebook page, can I say to everyone, and we do have over 4,000 likers now, the Facebook page is meant to be a nice place to hang out with a little bit of banter, all right? That is it. I don't want people going on there and slagging off my callers, particularly my callers who've been calling me for 4, 5, 6 years, all right?
Okay, then.
Thank
you. I understand.
Right,
have we got 4,000 likers, have you?
Sorry?
You've got 4,000 likers now.
Let me just have a look at facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. Make that 4,003.
Oh, I remember when you went to 3,000.
Hey, I've had an idea. Eloise, whoever you're talking to, put the phone down. Eloise, I've had an idea.
Oh,
Eloise, I've had an idea. Put the phone down. I've had an idea. Eloise, I've had an idea. I've had an idea.
What's that?
I've had an idea. This is what we do. This is brilliant idea, okay? On Monday shows are quite quiet, aren't they?
Yes.
So on Monday shows, you know when you go to the Facebook page, it has like 6 friends. It randomly
Yesterday's
shows
was
you.
quieter, actually. Tuesdays were quieter.
No, but
okay, carry on.
We'll discuss the fine points. But you know, on Facebook, it just randomly shows you 6 friends in the corner. What we're going to do is when we log on Mondays, we're going to pick one of those friends at random, the third person that's showing up, and that's going to be the Facebook liker of the week.
And we'll dedicate. Brilliant idea.
Shut up. We'll dedicate shows to them. We might send them send them promos if we feel like it, and they will have special privileges and of the show.
That's good.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. What if they are people who don't really listen to the show, but we're forced to join? A lot of my friends are like that.
That's going to be uncomfortable. Hang on a minute. Are you saying?
I know it offends me. Don't. It offends me.
Are you saying that there are that some of the likers of my show may not actually like my show?
They've never listened because they're rubbish friends.
This is like telling me there's no Father Christmas and the baby Jesus doesn't exist.
To be fair, I haven't got many friends added on there, but I made them all.
I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. Well, for example, if we were to do it now, it would be Richard Peacock. Is he one of your mates?
No.
Real person? But we're not doing it now. We'll do it on Monday.
Okay.
That's good, that is. And I'm going to come up with a quiz as well. Right, Bal, what do you want?
Well, my dad won £52 billion on the lottery.
Excellent stuff.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every weeknight, except Fridays.
Who the hell is Ben Jones?
Cha-cha-cha-cha! So anyway, Neil Hannon of the Divine Comedy, he is the Divine Comedy. Let's not beat around no bushes, because that would be insane. Has a new album out, Bang Goes the Knighthood. He came in last week, and he is one of the nicest people in the world. So here's the part 1 of the 2-part Neil Hannon interview.
You know, I've often thought that. Was it grime?
Oh, and it just starts because for some reason we didn't have the microphones up when it started, so it starts a little bit awkwardly. Here we go.
You know,
I've often thought that.
Was it grime? I'm grimy.
That's the thing, yes.
Yeah.
You do are very grimy. So that's you. No mention of the act or the name.
Are we on, by the way?
Yeah, this is it.
Excellent. This is
as
We're
good as
doing
it gets, Neil. It doesn't get any better.
This is my kind of interview. I'll just have some more coffee.
Help yourself. But congratulations on Duckworth Lewis.
Thanks.
Method. Nominated for an Ivor Novello.
Yeah.
It's not happened yet, has it?
No, it's next Thursday.
Okay. Or maybe it has happened. We don't know when this is going out, but it doesn't matter. It has happened, and they didn't win. Just to interrupt there. Sorry, I'll carry on now. I heard you, because I was driving along, I heard you on 5 Live.
Yeah.
And you forgot people's names. And you sounded like I am all the time, but people ask me questions, I just can't remember anything, and you were trying to remember a cricketer's name?
Yes, they were asking me about cricket, and, you know, I was so sort of thoroughly genned up on cricket last summer when it was all the rage. But when I'm trying to, you know, keep the lyrics of several hundred songs in my head, you know, and I've been talking to French journalists all day about my new album, suddenly everything's gone. It was rather embarrassing, actually.
It was charming.
Charming?
It was charming.
Or was it slightly senile?
But I was in the car with my missus, and she went, "An album about cricket? That's going to be rubbish." I went, "Hold on, my dear." Plugged in the iPod, and she was blown away by it. So
that's what everybody said. In fact, when Thomas and I were sort of around town in Dublin and writing our thing, and people were going, "So what are you up to?" "We're writing an album about cricket." "That's going to be rubbish," they'd say. And they were so wrong. It just goes to show you can never tell.
Bang Goes the Knighthood is the Divine Comedy new album. Indie Disco is the single. Let's start off with that.
Let's.
It's very nice.
Thank you very much.
It's very, very good. We've been playing it quite a bit on our show, and lots of people have been saying lots of nice things.
I do like that when people say nice things about things I've struggled with, you know.
Was it a struggle?
Bizarrely, at the Indie Disco was the most strugglesome song on the album. And I... What's wrong with that?
I think
it's a perfectly good word.
I think it is a word, isn't it?
It is now.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, I did about 13 different versions of it, just to try and make it seem more easygoing, because it was too complicated and too clever.
Really?
So I tried to dumb it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not to appeal to the likes of, you know, the radio, but just to sort of make it, you know, sort of cheap and cheerful, as a song about indie discos ought to be.
Yeah. But the kids do like complicated stuff as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, as do I.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of complicated on the rest of the album.
There is. A little bit topical as well. Bankers.
Oops. Bankers, yes. Complete bankers. I was in a rage. And,
I felt it as I was listening.
Yeah.
I had to pull the earplugs away from it a little bit because you were fuming.
That's as angry as I get, I'm afraid, because I'm generally quite a pacific kind of chap. But I do get sort of morally outraged by, you know, capitalism gone mad, you know.
More from Neil Hannon in about an hour's time. Here is the new single at the Indie Disco by Divine Comedy.
We go down to the Indie Disco every Thursday night. Oh, yeah.
The album is a treat. Bang Goes the Knighthood, and there'll be more from Neil Hannon in about an hour's time. Glenn is in Glasgow.
Hello, Ian. How are we doing tonight?
I'm fine, Glenneth. How are you?
I'm kind of shattered. Just finished a shift at McDonald's, and on that note, we're still waiting for an application from Geeky Tom.
Well,
time's running out.
I had a little row with Geeky Tom today.
Yeah?
Like proper genuine row with him, and to the point where I went and apologised afterwards.
Well, I would be concerned about his future because, you know, the vodcast can only last for so long.
Well, that's it. Next week is the last one. For those who don't know, I do a little vodcast for Sky about Lost, and Geeky Tom is one of the nicest chaps in the world, and he is on there. But if you watch, we filmed 2 today. If you watch the second one, there's a bit halfway through when it gets really tense. Because we had a row and it's been cut out. Well, we just don't talk to each other. And there's one point I go, "So Tom, what do you think?" He goes, "Yeah, it's all right." And it's very, very tense. We can do that. There we go. If you've had a row with someone that you work with today, 0330 123 1215, phone up and tell us what you had an argument about. Because I think there's something in the air, Glenn. There's something in the moon, the stars. Something is going on that's causing people to have arguments.
Well, that's interesting you say that because there was a row in McDonald's tonight. There was a dodgy old man and some policemen came in for some burgers, and he took one of the policemen's hats. He was just being playful.
But well, you can't be playful with coppers, though. They're the most miserable.
Coppers, they're just kind of having a laugh, aren't they?
But did the coppers enjoy this laugh, or did they push him up against the wall and rough him up a bit?
Oh no, he's 87. He's a regular, so I don't think they've.
Okay, so they enjoyed it. I wonder what would happen if I took a policeman's helmet in a burger restaurant. What?
I wouldn't try it.
I wouldn't try. My wife's just been texting me saying that there's like literally. I used to say literally hundreds. That's a lie. But loads of like ambulance and police and helicopters. One helicopter flying around near our house at the moment, and she's worried. She said, "What happens if someone breaks in and kidnaps me?" And I wrote back saying, "I will avenge your death." That's all I could say. I would do my best to avenge her death as long as I didn't get into any physical danger myself. If you've ever avenged anybody's death, 0330 123 1215. Now, Glenn, you started the whole blooming argument on Facebook about Lost yesterday.
And I was really, even though it wasn't really my fault, I'm calling to apologise for causing it in any case, because I did feel quite bad about causing you the annoyance.
It wasn't your fault. You gave no spoilers. This kid's... Don't worry, it's not going to be a lost heavy show tonight. But the kid's problem was that he hadn't seen any of Series 6.
And I'm sort of thinking, well, that's his problem.
That's
if he's not really
his.
a lost fan, if he's not been watching it.
Hey, listen, man. If the show has aired in the UK, then we're allowed. We're allowed to talk about it, and you were very discreet. So don't you worry.
The thing is, I could have given spoilers if I wanted to, but I wouldn't because it's on the radio.
Oh, and hey, 5 o'clock Monday morning. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm not going to Twitter during it, just in case people are saving it on their Sky Pluses. Where the hell are you, Glenn?
Oh, sorry, Ian. I'm sorry getting on a train.
Oh, jeez. Well, how about you get on a train and get lost?
That's a good one.
There we go. A bit of sarcasm there. Chavvy Vicky.
Hello.
Yeah,
God, you don't hear from me for months.
And then you're like a bus.
Every single day this
You're
week.
like a bus.
I am like a bus.
No, I mean you look like a bus.
Well, I actually do at the moment. I need to lose some weight.
Yeah, and you're bright red, and you've got a hole at the back that people get on and off.
Oh.
Hang on, I didn't mean that. That's terrible. I didn't mean it to sound. I didn't mean that to sound as rude as I meant it to sound. I did not mean it. I didn't mean it to sound like that at all. Actually, if I'm completely honest, I was describing a route master for anybody, not any. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Ofcom, moving on. Apologies if anyone was offended. They won't be, but someone will complain because people are idiots. Apologies. Chavvy Vicky.
Yeah, right. You were saying that somebody's eardrum burst, yeah?
A friend of a friend of a friend of a friend told me that a baby on an aeroplane, the eardrum burst.
Well, my son had glue ear from when he was about 18 months old.
All right, hang on. Vinny?
Yeah.
Are you all right? Is someone holding a gun at your head?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. Do you want to listen to the Chavvy Vicky, Vinny?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be fun, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Like the old days?
Yeah.
Okay. Go
Like
ahead,
the
Chavvy
old
Vicky.
days.
Glue ear.
Yeah, right. He had glue ear, right? Got diagnosed when he was 18 months old because his eardrum burst. And it kept bursting. And in the end, they put grommets in, right?
Right.
And when the grommets fell out, it wouldn't re-heal. It wouldn't
Vicky,
heal.
can I interrupt?
No, but this is really important.
Can I ask you one? Can I ask you one question?
What?
Does this call get interesting at any point? Vinny chuckling away there. How audacious! I can't believe I've been so audacious to a lady on the telephone. He's like, "Oh, I can't believe he said it. He actually said it. Brilliant." But does it, Vicky?
Well, I mean, as much as I give you the answer you were asking.
Then yes. Then please proceed.
Well, he had laryngoplasty and they repaired it. They gave him a skin graft on it. Well, sort of
Hands
skin
up!
graft.
Hands up! Who's understanding only every third word in this this story? I really don't understand it, but I'm going with it. He had Garth Marenghi where?
He had laryngoplasty, which is a graft which makes a new eardrum.
And where did they take the skin from?
The back. Well, it's
The
not
back
skin.
pack-
It's the muscle lining, and they took it from the back of his ear.
Vinny, if you had to have Garth Marenghi and have a bit of your muscle taken from somewhere to go in your ear, where would you like the muscle to be taken from?
My knees.
He's a genius. He's a medical genius, this boy.
Yeah.
And I would like the muscle from Vinny's knees to be put in my ears as well, because then it would help me hear so much better. But so, could an adult's eardrum burst, Chavington, Victoria?
No. Well, I'm sure it can, but I've got glue ear now, and I've got to have grommets.
Glue ear?
I've got glue ear, and I'm 37 years old.
Again-
It's a kid's illness.
Again, we don't know what it is.
What is glue ear?
Thank
It's
you.
when you get a load of
Glue.
crap in the back of in the middle ear, basically.
Oh.
And it won't go away. Your eustachian tube gets blocked.
I'm worried I'm going to get that because I
Isn't
wear
you-
headphones. Oh, just interrupt me, why don't you?
Well, because just move your mic away when you're talking, why don't you? Go on then. Okay, Eloise. Let's hear the gold that you're about to spew
It wasn't
forth.
going to be gold. I was just going to say I'm always worried that I need to have something's going to happen to my ears because I wear headphones or earplugs at any point during the whole day, like even at night.
Do you know that's the second reference to earplugs when we mean we don't mean earplugs. Headphones is what we mean. Thank you, Vinny. Thank you,
I
Vicky.
did mean earplugs.
What?
Earplugs at night and then headphones all during the day,
But
so
what-
I'm
what-
never without something in my ears.
Oh, you've got earplugs in the night?
Yeah.
I'm actually going a little bit deaf because I have these too loud and because I play loud rock music.
Same.
And I need to get I'm going to get earplugs to wear at concerts and stuff because I don't want to go deaf.
But the earplugs are also bad.
Well, I'm deaf at the moment.
Huh? Pardon?
Yeah! Not even a goodie. No, I am a bit deaf, which is why I've got to have grommets.
Why are earplugs bad for you?
What do grommets do?
Grommets? They're like a little ventilation tube they stick in your ear.
Ventilation tube for the ear.
Earplugs are bad because...
They push all the crap in.
Yeah, basically.
Why do you have crap in your ears, you weirdo? It's that coffee table again. Vinny, can you contribute anything to this conversation?
Yeah, cotton buds.
Okay.
No, don't put them in your ear.
Yeah, they're not for ears.
They're not for ears, but how else are you going to get all of that gunk out of your ears? I think you have to use them... You're not meant to, but
And it feels good. It feels good.
It feels good. And when you get a big chunk of brown come out, Vinny...
satisfying.
Isn't that great?
I like licking
And then you
them.
taste it, yeah.
Not licking not the wax part, like before they go in, just so I know that none of the fibres are going to go in my ear.
It's so satisfying. Ever had your ears syringed, Verinda?
No.
Okay. It's a bit of a non-starter there, we'll say. Well, Vicky, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry that I compared you to a sexy bus.
Well,
With people getting on and off and swiping their Oyster cards.
I've got your mum's so fat joke about buses.
Okay, well, I look forward to you telling that to us, but not tonight. Vinny?
Yeah?
Can you wait for the adverts and then come back and then we'll get whatever it is you're going to say? Because I bet it's going to be brilliant, isn't it, tonight?
Yes, yes.
Wicked!
Yes.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute.
Radio.
Vinny, what was the name you came up with for the football team?
Not So United.
Not So United. That, dear listener, is the...
I'm going to have to go and tell the doctor.
What did you don't know what she's talking about there? Not So United. That is the official name of the opposing team, Verinda. Well done. And you're definitely going to be there on Wednesday, June the 2nd?
Yes.
Listen to Monday's show, dear listener. On Monday's show, we will give out the details of where the football match is taking place and how you can come along. So
There's going to be an audience.
yeah, there's going to be an audience, or as they call it in football circles, a crowd.
Oh, okay.
Is that all right with you, Vinny? Sorry, so I should have run that past your agent, shouldn't I? But I couldn't get hold of your mum.
Yeah. I mean, I embarrassed myself too much.
Well, don't worry, you can get pads for that and no one will notice.
Okay.
Good lad.
Anyway.
Yes. It says on my screen you want to talk about nothing in particular, so let's listen to that.
Yeah, I've got a problem, right?
I know, but listen, it's socially acceptable now. It used to be illegal, but now it's fine. You could even get married these days.
No. Okay. It's something else.
Okay.
Right. Someone gave me a phone number of someone famous. I'm not sure if it's them. Shall I call them?
Someone gave you the phone number of someone famous. You're not sure if it's them. Shall you call them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, would you like to tell us who it is the phone number belongs to?
Well, it's because of this match. I asked someone on Facebook. I announced it on Facebook that we need a referee.
Okay, yes.
So this person's a famous, arguably the most hated referee.
Oh, is he the bald man?
No, that's a new one. That's it's someone before him.
Are you saying that you're saying there's a famous referee?
Yeah.
But how can a referee be famous?
He's a more infamous referee.
Oh.
He's infamous for being
famous.
For being hated.
Okay, he's a hated referee. So you have his phone number.
And his name is Graham Paul.
Okay.
So any football fan should know him.
Okay. And why did someone give you this number?
Because of this match, we need a referee, right?
Right.
So ask if anyone knows his number.
Vinny, can I ask you a question? Be honest with me tonight.
Yeah.
Have you been smoking marijuana?
No.
Because you're rambling like a lunatic. You're all over the place.
Yeah, okay. Please. Yes.
You run out of Rizzlers, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I can't condone you phoning people up. I certainly wouldn't say phone him now at 11:45, because that would probably get on his wick a bit, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was thinking maybe you can do it.
Oh, listen, Vinny, keep me out of your bizarre, perverse sexual fantasies, all right? I know that it would get you horny if I were to phone up a grumpy referee. That would excite you. I'm not going to do that.
Do we need a referee, though, for the...
Well, we've got a referee. We've got Matthew Young, and the assistant referee is Gatford.
Who the hell... Wait, we just need one referee. It's not like a cup competition.
Well, there will be a cup, actually.
Really?
Yeah, so yeah, in some ways...
I'm the captain here, so...
You're not the captain. Get stuffed. I'm the captain.
No, I'm the captain.
Shut up, I'm the captain. Eloise... Who's the captain of my team?
I'd say it's you, since it's the Iain Lee All-Stars.
It's the Iain Lee All-Stars, Vinny.
Okay, what if you get in?
Well, if I get injured, then the captain is Eloise.
Well, but if she gets
Then it's Barry from Watford. Go on, ask the question.
what if he gets in?
Then it's Andre.
And him?
Then the game's off.
We've got subs.
Vinny, listen, you have to phone this man up over the weekend, otherwise this whole 10 minutes has been absolutely pointless.
All right, okay.
Good lad, thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Monday, we'll be giving you the details on where to come to see the football match of the century. Forget the blooming World Cup, all right? Forget that. This is it. The Iain Lee All-Stars versus Not So United. Bring it on, my friends. There you go. That's that song from that chocolate advert. Mark is in Ballyclare.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
I'm good, Mark. I'm good. I'm looking forward to the weekend.
Can't we all? Ian, I just wanted to ask you, well, firstly, before I ask you what I was going to ask you, it's good to hear Neil from Divine Comedy.
He's a good lad, Neil Hannon. I'm a big fan, and we've got part 2 of the interview at about 20 past 12, and we'll put it out as the Best Bits podcast as well, I would imagine.
Excellent, because I thought his best record was the theme tune to Father Ted.
It's a brilliant bit of music, and it's a great song.
It is. Anyway, Ian, I wanted you to solve a mystery for me.
Yeah, go on.
Right, I was out for a walk today, and while I was walking about, I noticed loads of good-looking women, right?
Oh, yeah, those hot ladies. Hot potatoes. Look at those lovely buns on that lovely lady over there. Like me love to her. Yes?
Well, what I want to know is, where do they go in the winter, and does EasyJet fly there?
Well, the thing is, yeah, I kind of know what you mean. It's weird. As soon as there's a little bit of sunshine, then there's a lot of leg on show from those lovely ladies. But I kind of like ladies in, like, big jumpers and, you know, jeans and thick coats and scarves and stuff. That kind of works for me more than girls in bikinis.
I'd love to know what internet site you watch.
Well, I look at hornygirlsinbigjumpers.com. But listen, okay, let's start with this basic. I'm right, aren't I? That the bikini is one of the least sexy pieces of clothing there is.
Yes, I agree.
Whereas a bra and knickers are sexier than a bikini. Because bikini, I don't quite know why, but they're genetically made so that they're not sexually arousing. I guess it's so that, the people aren't on the beach all nursing, tender points.
Mm-hmm.
But do you not like a girl in a pair of jeans more than a short little miniskirt?
Well, so long as they're not, about 20 stone, yeah.
Well, do you know? Hey, listen, man. I'm a bit. To quote Cat Stevens from his Tea for the Tillerman album, I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Sometimes those larger ladies, Mark. Sometimes they do it.
Well, not for me.
Okay. Well, we found out a little bit something about you, Mark, which maybe we didn't need to. Thank you for that, Aaron.
Good evening.
Yes.
First of all,
what are you drinking?
Tea.
Oh man, I wish I had a cup of tea. Eloise, I wish I had a. Oh man, I wish I had a cup of tea.
I made you one. Where's mine? You never make me mine.
I drank it. That was 54 minutes ago.
Where's mine? You've never ever made me one.
You shut up. When Andrew Stone was here from the Pineapple Dance Studios, I either made you one or I offered to make you one at the very least, and you said no. So
yeah, only because you was making me take one for the team.
I made you. Have you slept with him yet?
No.
Okay. Well, let me know when you do, because that will improve my kudos. And I made you one a couple of weeks ago.
When?
Let me get my diary out.
If you can't tell me a time, it didn't happen.
Okay, it was on Wednesday the 9th.
I make you one every single
It's a
night.
lovely little ritual we've got, a little tradition.
I've made you one, that's it. I don't ever make two.
Fun.
Don't ever make two.
I know you don't, and that's where I think you're going wrong with your career,
Well, I
young
think
lady.
you're going wrong because you've never made
Listen,
me one.
if you want to work on The Breakfast Show with Christian O'Connell, you need to learn how to make 2 cups of tea. That's what you need to do.
I'd make Christian 2 cups.
I might start bringing a flask in. That's an idea, isn't it? There you go. Look, listen, I'm putting all these topics out that are gold and no one's calling in with them. But if you take a flask to work, 0330 123 1215, not put soup in it. Some people put soup in flasks.
I used to do soup. When I was at school, there was like a fashion of bringing in a flask with soup.
It was a bit grown up, wasn't it? Seen as grown up.
Yeah, but I always smashed my flask thing, so I used to have no lunch because it would be glass, yeah.
Hot chocolate I used to take when I was at school, and this was like when I was like about 9, and that was like all the kids like, we got hot chocolate in this. He's got hot chocolate in his flask.
That is
It was
a bit
nice.
posh.
It was nice, yeah. So if you take a flask to work, 0330 123 1215. These are good topics that I'm putting out here,
Yeah.
and I'm getting sod all back. Aaron.
Right, so first of all, there was this guy on Facebook who he can't phone in tonight, but he's going to be a best man at a wedding, so he was wondering if people could phone in with suggestions.
No, hang on a minute. No, that's not how we do this. That's not how we do this. You can't phone in on the bequest of someone on Facebook who can't be bothered to phone in to find out how he's going to do a best man. I'm a best man in September. I've got to write a best man speech, and I've got to do all of the shenanigans, and I'm not... No.
Also,
Aaron.
I already told him, that guy, phone in if you want to know the answer.
You can't... Listen. You can't phone in with someone else's topics. You can't do that.
Right, so here's one of my own topics.
OK, this will be good. I'm looking forward to this.
Right, so me and my mum, we were in the supermarket, and one of the cast off of Coronation Street was there, so, no big deal. And then all of a sudden, this mad, crazy lady comes pushing through the queue, pushing past everyone, and she runs up to her, and she goes mental just for her autograph. And everyone's just looking at her like she's a freak. Well, essentially she is. So the topic is stories of people going off their nut for people that are off the telly.
OK, 0330 123 1215. I don't think I've ever gone off my nut for people off the telly, although I did see Dev from Coronation Street 4 times in 1 week. It's the best I can do. That's the best. Literally, it's the best I can do. That. OK, that's a good one, Aaron. Next one.
Well, this is a...
By the way, can I just say, this is all very good, but you don't need to call in with topics.
I know. It's just that today's been a very...
But wait, let me give you a little tip. You could just phone up and say that it happened.
Okay.
But they're not... Because when you say, and that's my topic, or here's my topic, and it's this, it's like you wouldn't say that if you were with your mates and you're kind of sitting around talking. You wouldn't go, hey, I've got a topic that we can all talk about. I was in the shop today and someone ran up and hassled Deirdre from Coronation Street. I just wondered if any of you guys had strange experiences of people going crazy for... You wouldn't do that, would you?
Well, yes, I would, actually.
I don't believe you would. You wouldn't. You would start it by going, hey, guys, here's a topic for you. You'd start a conversation like that, would you?
Yes.
Surely only people on radio shows and middle-aged people would say that.
Was that your stomach, then?
No.
Someone just went... Brr.
It wasn't me.
OK. Well, Erin, if that's true, then, Right, who was that? Was that you, then?
No, that's not me.
Was that
It's
you,
not
Erin?
From here.
Yes.
That was you?
Yes.
I heard Erin's stomach go...
So you don't blame that on me.
Now we've got a topic. What embarrassing body noises made in inappropriate moments? That's a topic.
Done that.
We have, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's a good one as well, though, isn't it? You shouldn't take it, because they won't know.
Organic, though, is what you're saying.
It's organic. Yeah, you listen, Erin, well, here's a tip for life. Don't start a conversation by going, here's a topic.
Just have a chat.
Just have a chat. On the radio and with your friends.
Right.
They won't bully you so much then.
But, all right, here's a story. Woke up one morning, went outside, vomit smeared all over my dad's new car.
Ugh.
Yep, yeah.
That's not nice. Who did that?
Andre.
Oh.
It
would have been good. That would have been a good story.
We got a good story there.
Then there was a fib.
We've got a story there, Em. We've got a good story. And great, because you held back from going, and that's a good topic, which was good. I could feel you wanted to do it, and you held back. And then we could have had a conversation about it, about people who maybe have got it in for your dad, or we were getting there, Aaron. We were getting there.
Oh.
Well, listen. You keep trying. I'm determined that by the time I get the sack from this station, which could be sooner than we think. Who knows? Who knows? I'm determined to have made you into a half decent phone-in person.
Great.
Okay. Don't have the big gaps in the conversation as well. That's another thing. But we're getting there. Well, maybe I do believe that he meets up with his mates outside Spa on a bike. Hey, I've got a topic of conversation we could talk about for a few minutes.
No one says that.
Who was,
Unless you're the lord of the manor.
Who's ever had their dad's car puked up on? Because it happened to me. Why don't you call me and tell me about it?
I want to know how many people start their conversations with, hey, guys, I've got a topic.
That's a topic. If you start your conversation... We're putting this stuff out no sods phoning in, so we might, I don't think anyone's listening tonight.
One same person. You all moan about this person phoning in. He's the only one phoning in.
Andre, you're the only person...
You all moan about this person phoning in. He's the only one phoning in.
Yo, 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 bum rush the show. This is Russ Williams. Call us on 0330 123 1215. Thank you. Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every weeknight, except Fridays.
It's a nice day too.
Absolute Radio.
I can't remember... Oh, blimey. Sorry, I fell down a cave. I can't remember what my Ustream channel is, but I'm Ustreaming this. I'm live on Ustream now. Paul McCartney was on Ustream today. Yeah, but I started it into the microphone. He copied me. McCartney copied me.
Yeah, or the fat man that eats pizza.
Oh, I think he may have died.
Oh.
I don't know if he has died. Let's see how many people are watching on Ustream at the moment. There are... 3 people!
Yeah,
in your face.
To the nation.
In your face. I can't remember what the channel is. Go to Ustream and type in Iain Lee or something and it'll pop up there. So, we've got one caller lined up and there's no more callers.
No.
But I'm not being funny. I'm literally weeing gold here.
And it's a Thursday. Everyone calls on a Thursday.
I tell you what it is. It's quite nice weather out there. And when I was coming into work, the streets of London were heaving.
Or everyone's having a beer.
Everyone's having a cheeky beer. It's not bank holiday this weekend, is it?
No. Is it next weekend? It's next weekend, yeah.
Oh, so this is the new tradition to have the weekend before, the Thursday before, the weekend before the bank holiday is booze up night.
Yeah.
It means that I hate driving through Soho when we finish the show.
That's my favourite bit.
When it's really busy.
I love that.
Oh, I hate all those people. It's nice. I go one of two ways. If you go out up towards Regent Street, there's that horrible bar and there's horrible people there. If you go past Madame Jojo's, that's quite interesting.
That's my favourite way.
You'll always see a bit of genital if you go that way, male or female, or you're a nip. You'll definitely see something going on in that area. So I suppose that's let's see how many people are watching now. People are watching 35.
Oh, that's Shotter.
That's Shotter.
Oh, John Farringer has posted the YouTube Ustream thingy.
What is it? Where?
Oh, it's kind of written rather than done. It's thingy,
Go to facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. And is that me? Who's that? That's not me. Who's that? Who's that in that picture?
I've not managed to log on yet.
Who's that? Is it me? It's an Indian lad. I'm not Indian.
Oh. It says Iain Lee on Ustream. I do stuff and things.
It is me, but I don't know who that person is there. Anyway, so you can come and watch us if you want until my phone battery dies. So, we have put out stuff tonight. I think it's a great topic. What were you banned from watching as a kid?
55 viewers.
But that's 2 times I've put it out and nobody's gone for it. I think that's a brilliant topic. But, OK, maybe that's not working. Burst eardrums.
61.
If you could have a bit of muscle from any part of your body grafted onto your ear, what part of your body would you have?
64.
Do you take a thermos flask or any flask to work? And if so, what do you have in it? Have you had a row with someone today? That's a great one.
Do you ever start a thingy with the topic?
Do you ever start a thingy with a topic?
Combo.
These are great topics.
73.
0330 123 12:15. Join in the fun house that is.
You pull such funny faces on this because it's like
Are you
slightly
watching?
slow. Yeah, I'm just watching. I can see you in front of me.
Can I watch me as well?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry.
Click on that link that John Farringer has posted. You're frozen now a little bit in like a ratty position.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! My hair's not that long, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! It's frozen.
Yeah.
And you can't see
reloaded.
And is it working?
Yep.
Bit boring for the people who haven't got computers, isn't it?
Do the thing again. Oh no, it's frozen. Forget it.
Oh, jeez.
74.
I'll play a record. Do call us, otherwise, I'm not being funny, this act ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. Next 15 minutes before Mark Crosley, he'll be very, very dull. Yeah, we're there, baby. If you want to go to Ustream, you can watch the show happening live. It's ustream.tv/channel/Iain-Lee. It's coming and going, but, it should be, there we go, it's working. It's working. Jam, truly outrageous, truly outrageous.
Oh, I wish I had that as my theme tune everywhere I went.
Oh, man, well, it can be... you've heard that song before, of course, haven't you?
I don't think I have. Not off the top of my head. I've had a couple of beers tonight.
Hang on a minute. Let me get this right. Your name is Jem.
Jim.
Jem?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
And you've never heard the theme tune to Jem before?
I haven't, I'm afraid, no. I'm only... How old is it?
Well, how old are you?
I'm stone's throw from 26.
Sit back, my friend. This is for you, but your name's got to be Jem, not Jim.
Truly outrageous. Jam, truly outrageous. We are the misfits, and we're gonna get her. Jam, music's contagious. Jam is my name, no one else is the same. Jam, truly.
Mate, I know what I'm doing with my birthday money.
Yeah, exactly.
Changing my name by default.
That's what you need to do, my young friend. That's exactly what you need to do. Anyway, Jem, what can we do for you?
I've just heard your topic. Sorry, I've just got in. I've got a couple of things for you. Radio Gold tonight.
Okay, good.
Had an argument with a guy at work today. He filled out my Sudoku in the paper.
Oh, no, he didn't, did he?
He did, and that's my last half an hour at work.
Okay, now listen, I don't understand the Sudoku. I don't get what is fun about writing numbers in boxes. I think it's a waste of time. But if that's one of your little treats, one of your little luxuries, that's very, very naughty of him to fill that in.
He was a bit of a backhole.
There we go. Did he know that it was going to upset you?
Yes, because I do it. I've done it every day since I've been there.
Yeah. Scum.
Another one.
Yeah.
TV programmes I was banned from watching when I was a kid.
Oh, well done. You're ticking all the boxes that no one else has had the balls to tick.
Quantum Leap.
Why were you banned from watching time-travelling hapless hero Sam Beckett in Quantum Leap?
Because there's one where he goes back to the 1940s and he becomes a black man, and someone calls him the N-word.
Yeah.
My mum hates that word.
Right.
And therefore barred me from watching it as being a racist programme.
But hang on a minute. Did you explain to her that Sam Beckett was there to right a wrong and was there to obviously prove that racism is a bad thing?
Yes.
And she was having none of it?
She said there's no excuse in this world for that word.
Well, it's an illustrative word. It's to show how far, used in that context of Quantum Leap, it's to show how far we have come and how wrong people's attitudes were back then.
Exactly, and
wow.
At the age of 9 I said, well, it's not racist, it's... I couldn't really argue it very well, and she won.
To be honest, it wasn't a very good episode. I remember the episode. It was. I used to like Quantum Leap. I didn't like it when it did the worthy episodes, and that was one of the worthy episodes.
I hated the preachy stuff.
Yeah, and there was one where he was like a Down syndrome lad, and you could see why they were doing it, and well done, fair play, but I wanted to watch a science fiction show where he travelled through time within his own lifetime.
Yeah.
And that was all I wanted.
I don't know if it's true. Hopefully you'll deny or confirm this rumour. They're doing a film where he finally makes it home.
Well,
I don't know if this is true or not. I really hope it is.
Hang on a minute. This is requiring me to go. Did you ever see the last episode of Quantum Leap?
Yes.
Where he was in a bar and he met God.
Yes, I've seen them all. I have them. I have downloaded them one way or another.
So, okay. So this is like two fingers up to your mum. This is like your mum saying, "Hey, don't do drugs." So you go out and become a junkie.
The good thing was though.
Yeah.
When my mum was at work, my dad used to let me watch it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
because I love the whole time. Have you ever read...
fair play. Donald P. Belisario, the guy that created it, is a genius.
Oh, he's brilliant.
He's an absolute genius. What other stuff did he do? Let's have a little look. Hang on a minute. Okay, so he did Battlestar Galactica.
Not a fan.
Oh, okay. He did Magnum P.I.
Oh, well, there you go.
Airwolf, Quantum Leap, Jag. Man's a genius.
Yeah, but Airwolf is brilliant. I'm not a fan of space, to tell you the truth. I'd rather go underwater.
Oh, here we go.
Excuse me 1 second.
Oh, dirty boy. I'm on the geekiest site I've ever seen, TrekWeb.
I haven't heard that cited a couple of years. Oh.
I've never even heard of it. And Scott Bakula says... Don Belisario wants to do a movie. He loves it, and they were close to doing a TV series of it in Australia, and all the energy went into that for a while. I guess it never happened. So it's turned back to let's do a movie. Dean Stockwell and I always say we'd love to do it. Oh, God.
I hope so much it happens, because it would be a great, brilliant ending to it.
It would be awesome.
And, apparently, I don't want to... If everyone loves Quantum Leap, plug your fingers in your ears right now.
Okay, what?
He makes it home.
In the movie?
Yeah.
That hasn't actually been made yet?
Well, no, this is the gossip sites, etc., that I have read.
Man alive. But he did make it home once, didn't he? But then he had to jump back.
Yes,
like in Ulysses.
A very upsetting episode.
Jem, I'm going to have to let you go, because we're getting far too geeky for our own good.
I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, can I just add one little thing?
Yeah, go on.
And I think I know what happens at Lost, at the end of Lost.
Go, get out of here. Go away, for goodness sake. We don't want to hear that nonsense. Ricardo!
Hey!
Hey!
How are you, my friend?
I'm all right, fella. We've not spoken before, have we?
No, we haven't.
Well done. A new caller. Good, sir. What can I do for you?
Just to let you know that I listen to the radio every night.
May God bless you for that.
I do a cleaning job in Victoria Station, very close.
Yes.
And about the rouser, I had a argument with my boss in a daily job.
Yeah.
And I just lost my job, so I'm jobless at the moment.
Oh, no, because you had a row?
Yeah.
Ricardo, listen, this is the thing I've learned, and it's taken me a long time to learn it. You bite your tongue and your boss is always right.
You see, yeah, but I couldn't take it. I just was...
Well, listen, can I say well done to you, sir, for standing up and sticking up against the man. And maybe we can have a whip around, see if we can get you a couple of quid to buy you a coffee.
Okay, thank you.
That's literally the least we could ever do. Ricardo, what was the argument about?
I was working in a courier company, so I had to deliver a parcel to go to WG.
Yes.
And my boss wanted me, and he was in Kenilworth, yeah?
Yeah.
So I went to that place to get the parcel, and they said me to go to WG to be there in about 20 minutes' time.
Yeah.
So my boss said I should go to Kenilworth first, because he was stuck in a traffic jam. He said, you got a parcel there, you go to W1. But so I said, I've got a job later for... I had like 15 minutes to go there.
15, yeah.
And he started telling me off, and, he just had an argument, and I said, okay, I'm leaving the job. He said, okay. So I ended up... the day with no job.
Well, Ricardo, I can see why you had an argument with him. Listen, best of luck finding a new job. I'm sure you will. No, me neither.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
radio.
More from Neil Hannon in a few moments. But first of all, Who? So they're giving me Squeezebox by The Who. I love this song. This is from the... what's the name of the album? It's the Who by Numbers. It's the one where it's John Entwistle designed cover where you do the dot to dots. A very weird, understated cover for a rock album. If you've never seen it, it's a very strange cover. A brilliant record, kind of a lost Who album, because it's not as epic or as pompous as Quadrophenia or Who's Next or some of those bigger albums, but it's got some fantastic songs, including this. It's filthy, filthy nonsense, but it's a great song. If you've not heard it, do enjoy this. Little treat for you there if you were watching on the Ustream. So, Neil Hannon, Divine Comedy, came in last week. The new album, Bang Goes the Knighthood, is out on May the 31st. It's a treat. It's always amazed me that the Divine Comedy have never become bigger than they are. Because his songs... I'm out of breath now after all that, sorry. His songs are just fan-bloomin-tastic. Fantastic. And I don't know. Anyway, here's part 2 of the interview.
Are you playing Somerset House again, did I read? Or
Yeah,
did I dream that?
Doing Somerset House on the 17th of... I want to say July.
Say it, we'll verify it. And it's just you and a piano.
I know it sounds, maybe... I don't know, cheap.
No, it sounds good.
But actually,
you
know, I've done 5 gigs in the last couple of weeks around Northern Europe, and they've all gone brilliantly well. I mean, it's scary for me because there's nobody to hide behind, you know. But if I forget a bit, it's just cause for good humour and a bit of a chuckle amongst everybody.
I suppose there's more money as well for you, isn't there, if you're not paying a band?
Well, I don't have a record company anymore. Well, I do. It's Divine Comedy Records.
Oh, really?
So we had to sort of fund the entire album. So, yeah, if we can make back some money off the gigs, that would be really
I didn't know
useful.
you didn't have a record company.
When you're an established band, these days, you don't need... you don't need a big sort of major label pushing you. You can get sort of straight to your fan base, without passing go or collecting any money.
Well, that's good. You don't do any of that MySpace nonsense, do you? That's what all the kids seem to be.
Apparently I do.
Oh, okay, you do, yes.
Yeah, I also tweet.
Right.
And I'm on Facebook and every other bloody thing.
Well done.
But I don't know. I don't know who does it on my behalf.
I'm sure it'll be a lovely young lady somewhere who sits at home and...
Are you a Twitterer?
Yeah, I am.
I thought you might be.
You've gone off me a bit.
No. That's your role as a cultural sort of,
I tweeted
supervisor.
about you this morning while I was on the bus.
Oh, right. What did you say?
Off to interview grumpy Neil Hannon. I bet he bullies me for being on Twitter.
No. Graham Linehan's always been at me to be on Twitter. And, every time I say something mildly funny to him, he says, You see, that would be brilliant. And I say, but I just wanted to amuse you, not anybody else, Each to their own.
Now, how long is this taking you to record? Is this taking you a while to do? Because I get the impression, especially from what you were saying about indie disco, you like to slave over things.
Even though my fans do tend to go, tap their watches and go, where is he? He's late. I don't care. I think, this is my 10th album. There's no hurry.
Jesus.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. Was it the last album where you spent everything on hiring an orchestra for a day and kind of just got them to record 18 songs or something ridiculous?
No, actually, that was the session for this record.
Oh, was it?
Well, there's only 6 tracks with orchestra on, which is unusual for me. Usually sort of...
sparse.
More tracks than that are on the album are orchestrated. But... I took it over here, and brilliantly, because of the recession, double-edged sword, all the musicians were free, all the best ones.
Fantastic.
So we got, the absolute crack orchestra, the SAS of string players. And they just whizzed through. It was like, two takes on everything.
Fantastic.
I've suddenly realised, that's the economic way to do it.
Yeah.
Just get the really expensive, good players.
Yeah. So you've got concerts coming up. The album is coming out on May the 31st.
Yes, I can verify that.
I've got it there's a sticker on the back of the album, so that I know for fact. You don't do pop videos or anything anymore, do you?
I've done a little video for Indie Disco. I mean, I find it hard to do videos because the songs have so much sort of imagery. You kind of see it all before you see it. I don't like wasting all that money, to be honest. I'm a bit of a skinflint in that regard.
Is it a literal video, then?
No, it's actually the opening title sequence to the Thomas Crown Affair. We just ripped it off.
Is there another song on the album that you think no one else would play anywhere that we can knock
I don't
out?
think anybody's going to play Bang Goes the Knighthood in a hurry.
Oh, really? Why not?
No, it's fantastic, but it's just not very radio, is it?
Well then, God damn it! We probably won't play. No, we will. It's not got swears in, has it, Neil?
No,
then
no swears.
We'll play
I
that.
never swear. I'm not that kind of man.
Neil, listen, it's lovely to see you. Thank you very much. You're going back off to Ireland.
Yeah. Off to the plane.
And is that you done now for?
It's me completely done until Monday.
Oh.
When I go to Manchester and then Belgium and then back here for the Ivors.
Listen, best of luck with the album, and it's always nice to see you, Neil. Thank
you very much, Ian. Till next time.
Till next time.
Neil Hannon there. The Duckworth-Lewis method didn't win at the Ivor Novellos. Shame on those fools for choosing, I think, Liliana or some nonsense one. Anyway, here's from the album Bang Goes the Knighthood. Here's the song Bang Goes the Knighthood. He's got some voice, hasn't he? He's the tiniest. You meet him, he's the tiniest man. But such a voice. Bang Goes the Knighthood is out on May the 31st. I'm just making sure I get that CD, because that's my copy of it. And it really is a treat, and I thoroughly recommend it to you. Right, we've got 4 calls lined up, so don't call in for a bit. Eloise is upstairs. I've got these 4 calls, and then maybe we'll do some calls straight to air before Mark Crosley at 1 o'clock if there's time. What do you think? Are we up for that, boys and girls? Yes. OK, who's been here the longest? Ashley has been here the longest. Good evening, Ashley.
Hello there.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm not too bad. Yourself, Ian?
I'm peckish, Ashley. I'm peckish.
You're peckish? What are you peckish for?
Oh, I just remember there's a little bit of cold pasta at home.
Sounds nice.
Sounds nice. Was there anything in particular?
I thought I'd ring and say hi. A couple of stories I've got.
Go on.
About the whole taking soup to work thing.
Yes.
Taking soup to school. I took soup to school twice. Both times completely failed, and I smashed the whole glass thing inside the flask.
Why? Listen, I don't understand this, okay? Why do they make flasks that are really easily breakable? Because, of course, you're going to kick a flask around and throw it around and stuff. It's fun to do.
Yeah.
But why do they make it... Gosh, surely it's 2010. Surely they can make flasks now that have an indestructible thing in it, can't they?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, because everyone... this is how blooming Thermos and all of these people make their money, is by making a product that will ultimately break, so we have to go and buy a new one.
Yeah. Stupid, it's stupid.
It's stupid, Ashley, and this is... The change starts here, my friend. The revolution begins.
Yeah, you need to go on The Apprentice.
There's a junior apprentice on at the moment.
I could... how old is to be a junior?
Like 9 or something. I've not seen it, because I like The Apprentice, but The Apprentice with kids, really?
Yeah,
is anyone actually interested in that?
Not really.
Because when he's like with the people, he's like, I don't like you, and it's quite scary and quite intimidating.
Yeah.
But unless those kids start crying, which I don't think they'd be allowed to do on the BBC, I'm not interested in it.
It'd be funny to see him cry.
It would be good. It would be good if he played it as nasty and as terrifying as he does with the adults. And if the kids were as useless and up their own backsides as the adults are on that programme. It makes me so annoyed to see smug tossers, excuse my language, talking, holding Blackberries on speakerphone.
Yeah. The other day I caught like 5 minutes of The Junior Apprentice, and I turned it off because they were all a load of tossers who are up their arses again.
There we go. You see, that's... Well, I might watch it. It sounds right. Thank you, Ashley. Connor is in London. Good evening, Connor.
Good evening, Ian. How are you?
Good evening, Connor. I am very, very well. How are you?
Bad. First of all, I'd like to start off by saying, during the previous song, your Dirty Den impression put me off my Cheerios.
Oh, I'm glad you got the reference. That was a Ustream reference. If you weren't watching kids, then you missed out big time.
It was bad.
It was erotic, though, wasn't it? It was erotic.
It was, Ian. Slightly.
Thank you.
Slightly. It's a bit like a girl in jeans.
A girl in jeans? Yeah. Oh, now you're talking my language. Seriously, it's the best sight as a young... How old are you, Connor?
I'm 18.
Oh, well, then we can have this conversation. It's the best sight. A young lady with a nicely rounded backside in a pair of tight jeans.
I like a bit of a burqa, Ian. A bit of a burqa.
There's something... It works for me. I like the air of mystery.
Yeah.
It works for me. I do like... I'm more is... no, hang on. More is less in these situations. Anyway, but moving on, Connor.
I phoned in to talk about two of the subjects you're having a bit of difficulty getting.
I'm having difficulty selling them, my friend, but hopefully you can buy one. Go on.
I can help TV shows banned from watching.
Yeah, go on.
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies?
I was banned from watching Teletubbies.
Why were you banned from watching that nonsense?
Because that's the exact point. My mum thought that it would brainwash me into becoming a child.
It is. Teletubbies is a weird thing, and it does look like it's made by a cult. But it's done. Apparently, it's all done scientifically, and they know exactly what children of a certain age like, how often they like it, and what colours and things will get them to pay attention. That's why it's all bright and they repeat stuff a lot, and it's all.
Tinky Winky was a bit too weird for me.
Tinky Winky. Man, listen, man, you're called Tinky Winky. You're going to have problems in your life, aren't you?
I mean, he's purple and he's got a handbag.
Yeah, purple, he's got a handbag. He's called Tinky Winky. That's not appropriate. Hey, I wonder, and I bet there are people that have done this. There must be someone in the world who has called their child after one of the Teletubbies.
No, that's a topic.
There's a topic.
Have you called your child after a Teletubby?
A Tinky Winky. Anything else, Connor?
Any cartoon. Yeah, Fruit Rusks.
Fruit Rusks?
Flasks.
Oh, flasks. You said Fruit Rusks.
I was just wondering, why is it when you put something with milk in a flask, it goes dead after about an hour? It just doesn't taste the same.
It doesn't. It's got a weird thing. And okay, this is weird, right? So, if you put a hot drink into a flask, what happens?
It stays hot.
Correct. If you put a cold drink into a flask, what happens?
Stays cool.
How the hell does it do that, man? Well, it's got to be one or the other, hasn't it, Connor? It can't do both.
That's weird. That's scientific knowledge.
Man, it's not scientific knowledge, man. That is black magic. That is the voodoo that I'm talking about. It can't do both.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
I was perched outside in the pouring rain, trying to...
Oh, I've not done my back counting. Hang on a minute. 58:15. Hang on. Jem, I'll be with you in a second, Jem.
Good lad.
Paul, I'll be with you in a second, Paul. So that's 57:45. 54:45. I'm in there, ladies and gentlemen. If I've got that wrong, then Mark Crosley will carry the burden. Jem, what can I do for you?
You played my tune.
Oh! Shall I play again for you?
Please.
Okay, Jem, this is for you, my friend. Hang on a second. Here we go.
It is the 31st century. Ulysses killed the giant Cyclops when he rescued the children and his son Telemachus. But the ancient gods of Olympus are angry and threaten a terrible revenge.
Mortals, you defy the gods. I sentence you to travel among unknown stars. Until you find the kingdom of Hades, your bodies will stay as lifeless as stone.
Ulysses, the way back to Earth has been wiped from my memory.
Father! Oh, Father!
You are alive, my son.
Friend of Ulysses. It's me, no, small robot, you know. Friend of Ulysses.
There you go, Jem. I hope that was brought back some...
What was that?
Oh, your name's not Ulysses 31, is it?
Well, bleeding sauce.
Oh, blimey. Sorry, Jem, I muffed up a bit there. I do apologise. Paul's in Essex. Good evening, Paul.
Mr. Lee, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. I'm fine. I'm surprised that no one's called in for any of my excellent topics tonight.
Thursday, how can I resist?
What is... Hang on a minute. Yeah, you sound like a Dalek. What's wrong with your... Give your phone a shake.
All right, give me a sec.
What's he done?
Is that any better?
No. Oh, right, hang on. Put your phone down. I'm going to have to call you back. This sounds awful. Hang on a minute. Let's try and get him on another line. Let's try that. I used to like Ulysses. It's a good cartoon, that. A very good cartoon. I will give the details...
Welcome to the O2
Oh, he's... Put no... Hang on. Oh, put the phone down, Paul. I'll call you. Here we go. Hello, is that Paul from Essex?
It is Paul from Essex. Is that Iain Lee from Absolute Radio?
Yes, it is Ian Lee from Absolute Radio,
Oh,
Paul.
lovely to hear from you.
Lovely to hear from you as well. So, what can I do for you this evening?
I've got some very exciting news for you, Ian.
Oh, go on.
Might not be so exciting for you, but it was very exciting for me. Tonight was the first night I'd ever won a pub quiz.
You won a pub quiz?
I did win a pub quiz.
Well,
quite a lot.
Well done. Okay, first of all, how many people are in your team?
There was 5 people in our team.
And what was the hilarious name that you came up with for your team, sir?
Not so hilarious. It was the Roy team.
The Roy team?
I wish it had a backstory, and I wish it was hilarious, but...
There's no story. Okay,
no,
fine.
hilarious.
And was it, like, general knowledge? Was it music? Was it sports? What was the theme?
There was 30 general knowledge questions and 20 music questions, and a quick fire round at the end.
Hardest question that you got right, sir?
The hardest question we got, I'll tell you what, first manned shuttle to enter space. What year did it happen?
The first first shuttle?
The first manned space shuttle to enter space.
So you mean a space shuttle as we know them, where that would have been 19...
First man in a rocket to go into space.
Oh, no, that's different. You're saying... No, we've got to be specific here.
Right.
The first manned rocket in space or the first space shuttle?
The first man to enter space, is that?
Wagon, now, do you want a name or a year?
A year, sorry.
1956.
No, 1961.
Oh, okay. And you got that right, did you?
Russian, something like
Yeah,
that.
Yuri Gagarin that would have been, I would imagine.
That's it.
And Laika the dog, I think, went up before him. Anyway, and what was your prize, Paul?
We won £20.
Between how many?
5 of us.
Let me just do the maths.
That's couple of
20.
drinks.
Carry 2. Add that for that. That's £4 each.
It's £4 each, yeah, a couple of drinks, that's right.
Yeah, but well, congratulations, Paul.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Anything else?
Topic. Oh, yeah, the topic of TV shows that I was about for watching.
Yeah.
The Naked Jungle. Keith Chegwin.
Oh, who banned you from watching that?
My mum.
She did well, because it was Pony.
I think it only ran, if memory serves, for about 5 shows or something.
It was this
one.
was on Channel 5, wasn't it? And it was a big thing because everyone was naked, including Cheggers on it.
Yeah, Cheggers even. Oh, let's get involved.
I like Cheggers. I've got a lot of time for Cheggers. You know what I found out? I was going through my phone the other day. It turns out I've got Cheggers' phone number. I have no idea how I've got that. I might give him a call to see if he wants to come on the show one night and show us his dinkle.
Just do a Naked Jungle special.
Do a Naked Jungle special just for you. And how old are you now, Paul?
I'm 18 now.
So your mum can't stop you from watching nothing?
Exactly.
Exactly, geezer! OK, we'll take some calls straight to air. Mark Crosley is on at 1 o'clock, the hero of late-night radio. So let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Hello, line 1.
Hi, Ian, it's Mushfik.
Hello, Mushfik. You don't call for years and then you call twice in 6 months.
Mate, I just read on Sky News, Sky One website that Lost is going to be simulcast on Sunday.
5 a.m. Monday morning, my friend. I'm going to get up and watch it at 6 because then I can fast forward through the adverts.
You're great minds think alike, mate. Is it going to be in HD?
It's in HD, yes. And then they're showing it again on Tuesday at 9 p.m. and then again on Friday at 9 p.m.
Fantastic, great news.
Don't forget, Mushfik, at 10 o'clock on Friday evening, you can watch the 2 specials I filmed in Hawaii.
Oh, right, is that going to be on Sky One as well?
That's going to Sky One tomorrow.
Fantastic, mate. Good one. Keep it up.
All right, ta-ta, we'll do this. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, it's Norman Tebbit.
Hello, Norman Tebbit.
How are you, my dear friend?
Very well, sir, very well.
What is your take on the latest political toings and goings, the Lib Lab coalition?
I've not really seen a lot of it. I'm going to sit back and give them a couple of months to see what happens.
I'm outraged at the dilution of the Conservative Manifesto by liberalism.
I'm outraged by the dilution of the Lib Dem manifesto by right-wing politics.
Yes, well, that is what you get, my dear friend.
Yes, it's exactly what you get, isn't it? Yes. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. It's Mark from Ballyclare again. Hello?
Hello? Hi?
Hello, it's Mark from Ballyclare here.
Hi, can I ask what Ian's topics are tonight? Because I think there was a guy talking about a sci-fi programme, and I've got some particular views. What's his view tonight? Can I ask? Go on, Ian. Tell me all about it.
I want to see you tonight.
I want to see you tonight, Ian. Why are you singing to me? Who's this guy singing to me right now?
How you doing, mate?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Is this Ian?
Hey, this is for Ian, yeah.
No, it's not Ian, is it? Who is it?
It's the only time I can get him through, and he's not going to get me on, is he?
Pardon?
Hello?
Hello? Hi, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's for Ian.
Right.
It's just used a bit of information for him about vacuum flasks.
Vacuum flaps, right. Let me tell you about vacuum flaps.
Yes.
Vacuum flaps, well...
Flaps?
I'm a vacuum flap, let me tell you.
You're a loony.
You're
on the Glee show, so you're a loony.
I'm not a loony.
Okay, then you're not. Get back in the flat.
Is this Ian? Tell me, come on, let me know what's going on right now. Who's this? I am a vacuum flap, and every day of my life I live in a cupboard.
We'd be like a minute late, Mark. I do apologise. If you missed the show this evening, it would have sounded something like this.
Iain Lee. It's all just a little bit of history repeating on Absolute Radio.
And it kept bursting, and in the end they put grommets in.
Ladies!
Slow and behind a major work.
Yes. Well, I'm deaf at the moment.
Huh? Pardon?
There was a dodgy old man and some policemen came in. I'm the captain.
I was very angry when I saw that bow. I'm very angry.
Yes. I am like a bus.
No, I mean you look like a bus.
Louis?
Someone gave me a phone number of someone famous.
My dad won £52 billion on the lottery.
Yeah, Garth Marenghi where?
Yeah, corn buds.
Moving on. Apologies if anyone was offended. They won't be, but someone will complain because people are idiots.
There was a row in McDonald's tonight.
Where would you like the muscle to be taken from?
My knees.
Somebody's eardrum burst.
Yeah, okay. Please.
I've got glue in now, and I've got to have grommets.
Hot potatoes!
Iain Lee. Absolute Radio. Weeknights at 11.
I was worried about tonight's show because I came with very, very little to the party. All I brought was a half-full bottle of lemonade and no booze. But luckily, I think we got away with it. So well done, everybody. Well done indeed. Back on Monday at 11 o'clock. Crosley's up next. Treat him with the respect he deserves, please. I beg of thee. Thank you, Eloise. Have a nice weekend. Ta-ta! All details on the football match on Monday. Come with us.